I know you're a busy guy. I follow you on LinkedIn. I see you singing. I see you playing drums. Tell us what else you do.
Um, I'm kind of an instrument collector, I guess you could say. I have maybe 40 some instruments at the moment. Um,
40.
yeah, somewhere over 40. Um, I just kind of find sounds I like and then figure it out, whether or not I know what I'm going to use it for. So, yes, that results in quite a few.
Where are you keeping these?
All around the house, so luckily my wife's very patient. Um, most of them are here in the studio, but there are some, guitars in the other room, viola, piano upstairs, that kind of thing.
Right. And what's more important, being good at your craft or having a patient wife?
Probably patient wife. She's also really cool about how hectic the schedule can get sometimes, like especially when I get a custom sync brief. I get that email and they're usually saying, okay, you got 2 days to create something new.
Right.
Um, so my life goes out the window, but she's very understanding. I think you have a really great thing going here that could save a lot of time on both the composer end and the publisher end. Um, because normally the publisher would have to, download all the stems, bring them into their DAW to check out how it sounds. But this just kind of streamlines the process, which I thought was really neat. Um, I also enjoyed that you can drop entire folders, zip files. Um, I mean, waves and MP3 are a given, but the folder actually made it a lot easier. So I have these stems here. This is a 3-act demo I recently did for a film. This is a demo for a film that is about a firefighter who becomes a mixed martial artist and experiences some significant loss along the way. So this is a 3-act demo. So the first act is a fire where he loses his friend. Second act is mixed martial arts training and fighting. The third act is life without the best friend. So I can give it a playthrough and then I can go through and solo some stems and show a breakdown that way.
Dude, unreal.
Thanks, man.
Is that you on guitar?
It is, yeah.
Wow, that was sick.
Thank you. Yeah, it's got a ton of live instruments in there. I never feel like a composition is complete without some live layers. So I always throw something in.
The synth was crazy, by the way, as well.
Thank you. It's got a lot of synth layers when I wanted that really gritty, arpeggiated sound. Um, so yeah, if we go over to so this is a combination of my both grandmother's synth on a few settings and a couple different software synths. And I just wanted it to sound mostly thick, gritty, and kind of, for lack of a better term, bass melt thing. So yeah, oh man, I love some gritty synths for sure.
How'd you make that?
No, sorry.
How'd you make that?
So that's going to be a layer of my Moog grandmother run through an effects pedal. Um, I believe it was Anna 2 from Slate or from Sonic Academy, and some Omnisphere patches, all layered playing the same part, but each one emphasizing a certain frequency range.
Wow.
Um, I wanted to take up almost the whole frequency spectrum, so I just kept adding layers until it was there.
Mission successful.
Yeah, thanks. And then, like, in a lot of cases in simpler compositions, I would just have one percussion stem. But when it's such a busy percussion section, I felt the need to break it up. So we actually have four different percussion stems here. We have let's see, so the low percussion. Let's enable that LUFS meter again. So that's a combination of a number of my live drums and some MIDI drums. There's the mid percussion added in. And then we got that really driving, ticking suspense sound, which is, for the most part, a bunch of rim shots, but also some bounce out patches. And I know this is kind of abnormal for a lot of people, but I love massive, busy percussion sections when I want like an intense action scene.
Well, they all work together.
Yeah, they kind of play off each other.
Right. No, I mean, you're right. It's unusual because it's very hard to mix it all together like that with it not just turning into mud. But that sounds nice.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely took some practice to get these mixes right these days. Long time ago, not so much. Wasn't very good at it for a while. But yeah, it definitely takes lots of practice.
So that's another hat you wear.
Sorry?
I was going to say, so that's another hat you wear there. Also mixing the tracks before you send them off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do the full process myself, all the way from conception through master. All the
Wow.
parts
Mastered.
myself. Every so often, I'll bring in a vocalist if it calls for it. Sorry?
And mastered. Wow.
Yeah, I had to go through and turn off the mastering chain on this just so we wouldn't be clipping on the stems. But yeah, a number of other tracks here. So this is actually an electric bass, but I'm hitting it with a stick. And crank the drive way up, and it kind of gets this gritty, extra percussive sound. During the second part of the second act, I actually kind of made a risky decision to let it get a little muddy in those synths. tried to keep it tame, but I tried to push the limits to where it would be too much. But it added this really driving energy once it finally fit into the mix.
I will let you go. I know you have a lot to work on. I know you have a lot of hats to wear here. So you know the drill. Finish it
All
off.
right. Send these off. Let's see if that's still a copy. There we go.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. And sent.
Boom. Got it. All right. Well, thank you for being generous with your time today. This was really cool. Really good track. And I'm looking forward to the next time.
Well, thanks for having me. Looking forward to using this more.
Sounds good. Take it easy.
Talk soon.